Be a watchman than a time teller. This is a live stream from the 1028. Hopefully, you guys are having a beautiful day out there, man. And I wish you nothing but love, and hopefully, this podcast is going to bring value to your life. Let me take this off right here. Bring this on. You are welcome to the 1028, everybody. Hopefully, you guys can see me. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. And like I said, I'm just gonna get these things rocking and rolling, man. Make sure I can get this shared on all the platforms, and I gotta make sure it's public as well. Been having a little bit of an issue. If you guys are on here, make sure you go into the comments section and say hello. Speak with me, man. That's what this whole thing is about. Is making sure that we start communicating. I think communication is the one thing we're missing in this world, man. And we need more of it. So this is why the channel exists. This is exactly why I started this live stream slash podcast. So if you're on here, say hello. Be nice to each other as well. Okay, guys. I want y'all going crazy in the comments sections. We got enough of that going on in the world, man. We ain't trying to bring that here to the 1028. And like I said, if you want to be part of the tribe, please subscribe. I will be leaving all of the links in the comments sections. Exactly is what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do now. And we're gonna get this thing started in about another 2 minutes. Not even. So, it's Monday, man, and we got, whew, Thanksgiving is already here. I can't believe it. I'm truly shocked at how fast this month has went and gone, man. It felt like last week felt like last week was Halloween. We already had Thanksgiving, man. It's which is a great time, man. Get a good time to get around family, get the love from your loved ones, and replenish the the feeling that you get when it's around family. Sometimes we're not around our family till this time, and this kind of brings the joy. Reminds us you know, why our family is and why we feel the way about our family that we do. Good or bad. We all got that uncle, man, that comes in and tears it all up. But besides that, let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. So I'd rather be a watchmaker than a time teller. That is the title. Because I believe there's two types of people. I believe there's two types of people. There's those who wait for opportunity, and then there's those that create their own opportunity because they're not willing to accept that this is the best that at the time can be offered. And when I think of people like that, I think of people that that they've developed like the ability to not see what it is, but what it could be. Those type of people. When I'm talking about like the Oprah Winfrey's, I'm talking about the Tyler Perry's, I'm talking about Jay Z, I'm talking about people like Elon Musk. I know he's very controversial, but people like this, um, these are the type of people I call world changers and people that are necessary. And a lot of times they think beyond surface value. You know, there was a comment I heard one time before. There was a saying that says everyone strives to be this professional athlete, to play on Sundays, to play in the Madison Square Garden. But no one strives not to be a player. I mean, everybody strives to be a player, but no one strives to own the stadium. When I think of people like Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and Jay Z, I think of people that didn't want to just play on Sundays. They wanted to own the stadium. They didn't want to play the game, they wanted to own the board. This is the type of thinking I think is not thought of enough, and us as people, are not using enough. There's no difference between us and these people that I speak of besides the ability to act. The only thing I know you guys have thought of it would it be nice to have my own station, or it'd be nice, or you ever work somewhere? Let's go there. You ever work somewhere and you say I could do it better? If I had this business, I'd be running it better. If you think like that, then congratulations, man. You in that category. You in the category of Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Jay Z, Sean Diddy Combs, all that. You in there. You in there. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you are in there. Because that is the thinking they have. But the whole thing is they don't just think about it, they actually act beyond it. They act upon what they're thinking. And that is to me what is what I'm trying to strive for. So let me get right into it. So I have this streaming podcast right here, right? This streaming service. So yeah, this also let me switch cameras on you. Yes, we have the streaming service. So what I want to do is not just do a podcast. I don't want to just do a podcast. I want to create a network of shows that can create value. Not just you looking at me, hearing me talk all the time. I want to create a network where it's other people having other shows on this channel. And that's the thinking I'm thinking about, right? I want to be a watch builder, not a time teller. And when I say that, what I mean is instead of waiting for opportunities to come, you create your own opportunity, right? That is that deeper sense of thinking that not just surface value. I'm thinking beyond the surface. Oprah Winfrey started off being a reporter. Let me switch cameras on you. Started off being a reporter. Started off being someone who was just reporting the news, and it got so far where now she has her own show, and it's not just any show. It's the Oprah Winfrey Show. Our whole families watch this. Everybody knows what this is. But she went beyond that. She said, instead of me working for someone, because that's what you do. If you're working for someone, you're working towards someone else's dream. You're helping someone else's dream come true. But I feel like that only can go so far. There's a ceiling to that. And then when you break through that ceiling, that's when you say, you know what, I can also do this. And Oprah is a prime example of somebody who is a watch builder, a watchmaker, not a time teller. See, she took her information, she took that experience and developed and took all the information and then not just had her own show, but has her own network. She said, why am I just creating a show for someone else to not just reap the benefits, but also put me in these parameters where I can't navigate the way I want to, the way that I feel like I need to to make this dream become a reality. She said, I'm not going to play on your team. I'm going to own the stadium. That's what I'm talking about here. That's what I'm talking about. And shout out to whoever's on here right now. I see we got a few viewers. Shout out to you guys, man. I'm gonna refresh this. Say hello in the comments section. It's always a beautiful thing to see you guys here. But let's keep on going with it, right? Um, so we're thinking beyond surface value, right? Thinking beyond just what we can see, right? For every action, there's a reaction. So if we think small, then we're going to get small results. If we're not willing to put in the effort to think beyond what we can see, if we're not willing to push the bar further and forward, then our life of yesterday is going to be the same life of tomorrow. You know, we do it so we can do it better, so the next generation could do it better. The generation before us, the people who have done it before us, only could have got so far. Well, now we have way more information, we have more capabilities, and what is being given to us, there is another level to it because there's always going to be another level. But it's the minds that want to be the ones to push the bar forward. Now we have our parents did it for us, right? We are not living the same lives of our parents. I hope you're not. Hope you're not. Because if you are, man, we gotta question. You gotta question yourself. I'm gonna talk about myself. So what I do is I do it so my children can do it better. I want to give them the opportunity to do what more than what I've done. That is our whole purpose. Our whole purpose on this life is to push this existence of humanity forward. And if we ain't thinking beyond what we can see, then we're only going to go as far as we've already gone, and there's so much further to go. And that was a lot of words right there. That's bars right there. You gotta give me a Grammy for that. But the real question is, how do we do something we've never done? Right? How's that work? How's that possible? How can we do something that we've never seen done? Well, I know one thing. You have to think like no one's ever thought. You know, you have to travel the roads that don't exist. That's difficult, man. You can't follow the beaten path. You gotta create your own. That means you gotta be willing to be thought foolish. You gotta be willing to be able to fail and understand it's part of the process, and then fail again, and then fail after that. And you have to keep failing till your probability of success is undeniable. Damn, that's a hell of a mentality you gotta have. You gotta be pretty strong for that. But I believe everybody in this world is has a genius level in something, and it is our responsibility to not just identify it, but to be able to use it and bring that value to the world. It was Jay that said that, I think. But as we go forward in this conversation, how's everybody doing? I want to say that you guys are watching the 1028. I'm on a rant right now. If you just hopped in, that's really what I'm about. I'm just talking about my experiences and how I feel. You guys can follow the 1028 on Facebook, on YouTube, all of those shenanigans. Just use your space age modulator and go and search it, and become and subscribe and become part of the tribe, guys. Happy to have everybody on here. So my next thing I want to talk about, what is it? You know, watchmaker instead of a time teller. What's the difference between that? You know, I opened up my little handy dandy book. Every time I come on here, I open up this book, and I found a saying in here that I really want to bring to you, man. In the face of instability, uncertainty, and rapid change, relying on pure analysis will likely not work. So, like I said, if we want to do something that's never been done, sometimes the information that's out there, we have to dig in deeper and understand that these are not laws that are not put here to not be broken. You know, people don't remember those who don't break the law. You understand that? You ever think of that? The people that travel or navigate in in this terrain or these parameters, and they just bounce off the walls. They don't break through them. Those people a lot of times are forgotten. You know, no one remembers the person who's following the rules. You know, we remember the ones who break them, and I don't mean like break the law in a bad way. I'm talking about a good way. You know, people are going to remember Elon Musk, love it, like it, hate it, whatever. People are going to remember Jay Z. People are going to remember Abraham Lincoln. You know, people are going to remember those who were willing to do the thing that no one thought could be done. They were willing to break through this, what do you call it? This parameter of limited thinking that the majority has. That's those are the people they remember. The ones that can do what they said couldn't be done. Now, if somebody looked at you dead in your face and told you this can't be done, this can't happen, you're thinking is way too big for reality. Now let me tell you something, man. You in a good space. You got that thing in you is what I like to say. You got some you got the one thing that a lot of people wish they could have, and that's imagination. That is the ability to think beyond what limited thinking of the masses has. And that's what it takes. So if that sounds like you, if this is hitting any buttons, then congratulations, guys. You on. All right, well, I just wanted to come on here and give a little rant. just a little rant. I wasn't actually. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like to be open, I like to be vulnerable. I wasn't really too prepared for today, but my goal is to make sure that I'm on here 4 to 5 times a week to help develop this relationship that we have. And I want to tell everybody that's on there that I'm grateful for you, and I appreciate you, and I wish you well. I wish you nothing but the best. I've been seeing a lot of people come on here and that I haven't spoken to in wow in ages, and that's exactly why this channel was created. This channel was created for like-minded people like ourselves, our tribe, to get together and talk about have real conversations, talk about real things that's going to push you forward, not the nonsense that we get trapped into. I'm talking about like I'm talking about that thing that can not just that can open up your thinking to make you do something beyond what you thought is possible. Yeah, that sounds like a dream, right? Sounds like I'm using my imagination. You damn right. That's what this is about. You know, no one thought that we could make it to the moon. Someone woke up in the morning, and woke up at night and looked at the moon and said, "You know what? I think we can walk on it." And then they had to go and tell their friends that there's a possibility that thing we look at night, we can walk on it. We just have to build this rocket that's the size of a skyscraper. But guess what? Guess what? I know that sounds crazy, but guess what? It happened in the 50s or maybe the 60s. I'm not the greatest in history, but something like that. Had to go and tell that to people. But the best part was they said it with so much conviction and came with so much to back that thought that someone believed them, man. And not just someone, everyone started to believe them. And then they didn't just believe them, they made that happen. They made that happen. That happened, you know? And you guess what happened because of that? It motivated a generation. It motivated multiple generations to thrive for something beyond what they can see, beyond the sky. That's what we got to do, man. That's what this thing's about. You know? Let's motivate each other. Let's help each other. Let's love each other. That's what this thing is. That's why this is the 1028. That's why it's created. Uh, and I want to say shout out to everybody on here. Hopefully, y'all having a beautiful day. And if you're on here and you missed the beginning half, you can always go on to the YouTube channel. You can go on to the 1028, which I'll pop in the comment sections right now, and follow and watch all of the podcasts that have happened and all the podcasts that will happen. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. That's important. The more people that I can get on here, at least understand the numbers and what content is helping us create these conversations, the better I can do it. Data is important. So let me know what you guys think. Tell your friends about it. You know, tell them to hop on as well. And if you guys have any conversations, if there's any topics you guys want to hit on, please feel free. Feel free to pop them in the comments section. Feel free to say hello. Feel free to DM me. Feel free to talk. This is your place. This ain't for me. This is for us. This is a we thing, not a me thing, baby. So let's get it. All right. So besides that, because now I'm kind of like rambling and just kind of going on. Happy Thanksgiving out there. Happy Gobble Gobble Day. When you see your family, love them, kiss them. You know what I mean? There's some people I need to call myself. I will be calling this week. Understand that this life that we live is short. It is very short. It's very fickle. And there was something I wanted to talk about that this is going to happen to each and every one of us, and I don't want to be morbid or anything like that, but I want to talk about this. One day, each and every person that's watching this, every person that's ever going to watch this, they need to understand this. One day, you're gonna be in this bed, and your life is gonna flash before your eyes. It'll be the end of your time here on this beautiful planet. But stay with me. Listen to this. Your life is going to flash before your eyes like a movie, and it is your responsibility to make sure it's worth watching. It's your responsibility to make sure it's worth watching. So go out there and enjoy your life. Go out there, appreciate, um, just appreciate the world for what it is, and understand that you don't have to accept it because you know what it could be, and that's what you need to accept. So um, do that. Hug your family, man. Hug your family. Yeah, and also if you out there, you got family members out there that you haven't seen in a while, man. People you may be mad at, family may be mad at, man. Realize this life is way, way too short, man, not to love. It takes too much energy to dislike or hate somebody. So make sure you contact your family. Make sure when you see them, you give them a hug, you appreciate them. Um, and don't never let nobody take your smile, but it's always nice to give somebody a smile or two. So all I'm saying is, man, hug your people, man, love them, and enjoy your Thanksgiving. I'll be probably seeing you guys before then. I got a few actual topics that I'm working on and working out a few things that I want to bring to y'all. This time I'll be a little more prepared. I ain't gonna lie. This one I wasn't as prepared as I usually am, but I just something in my spirit told me to come and talk to y'all. So have a great day. Enjoy your life. Go out there, do something beautiful. The world's counting on you. This is the 1028. Bye bye. All right, guys. Yeah, man, it's always a pleasure, guys. It's always a pleasure.